Good afternoon, sir.
Thank you.
Peter B has said that government does not do enough on education. What aspects of education do you think our government can improve on, and do you think that his statement is correct?
Yes, this statement is correct in the sense that when we were quite much younger, we attended primary schools and secondary schools. They were handed over to the missionaries. But today, it is not the same. So there is no discipline enough that is carried along the way we were taught. The British brought it. And that is why the government is not doing enough. If they want to do enough to instill discipline into the system, where nobody will acquire education without any spiritual foundation.
For me, I cannot tell you that the education system in Nigeria is let me say, I cannot tell you it's going down, but I will tell you that, yeah, children this time around, what they know now, I think during our time, we don't catch it up. For that, I think we are getting better now in education than before.
A lot of young persons out there, children, are on the streets. I mean, they don't have access to education, and that is because education is very expensive nowadays. It seems like the government schools or the public schools are not properly funded, and probably they don't have maybe good teachers, or their atmosphere or environment of learning is not conducive, and two, it's not accessible anymore.
Yeah, he is very correct to say that government is not doing enough for education. Generally, both in the primary, secondary and university, the government, federal, states are not doing enough at all. They are not investing so much into education, and that's why when you visit the education schools today, you see the collapse of education. Our children are not studying hard. There are no libraries, are not working. The books are not there for them to actually read. And they are going through hell in schools. For example, visit any primary, any public primary school. You find that there are no toilets there. So the teachers are not well qualified to even be in the school, and they are not teaching enough because they don't even have enough facilities to teach. And then the facilities are also not there. The toilets are bad. The buildings are not there. The chairs and tables are not there for the children to sit correctly and read. So these are part of the problem. Even visit the secondary schools, they don't have laboratories where they can study. They don't. That is why the science, especially, is actually going down and down, because the laboratories are not there for them to do a good study.
The best the government will do is to allow the government, the local government, and the missionary to handle the schools, and you can see a better Nigeria.
They have to change their mentality so that the children growing up will be somebody tomorrow. These old men should get out of the road. The road is too congested for them, and the sense are dry up from them. Thank you very much.